Hello, pufflings. I hope you guys are okay with me calling you that because you are all my little baby puffins. Today I am finally showing you my craft room tour. This has been a long time coming, I know. I have been trying to make it perfect, but you know what? Nothing in life is perfect, so I'm just gonna film this for you regardless of how it looks. There's things that I'm not really happy with, but that's okay. This is gonna be the real and raw version of my craft room tour. If you are new here, my name is Mallory and I am the owner of Saucy Puffin Crafts. I crochet plushies for a living. I also make and sell crochet patterns and felt eyes as well. So because I do this full time, I do work from home and I have a designated office space in my house. I have taken the smallest room in my house to use as my office. Even my animals have a larger room than this, so I have very limited space to work with. But I feel like considering how little space this is, I've done a pretty good job of keeping it organized and making it work for me. Throughout this video, I will let you guys know as much as I can where I purchase things. I will also have things linked down below if I can find the links. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, let's start off with this main yarn wall right here. So I do have this piece of furniture with a couple cupboards. This was one of the first pieces that I bought to store my yarn. At one point, it was the only place that I was storing my yarn. I had a very small collection at that time. But this piece I did purchase from Wayfair. I don't think they sell it anymore because I did try to buy a second one, but if I can find it, I will link it down below. Up on the top is where I store my knitting machine. Again, I will link that down below for you guys. I know a lot of people love the knitting machines. I haven't used it since the winter, so like Christmas time, but I will definitely get back into using that soon. Also up above is where I store some finished plushies that I'm either keeping or that are waiting to be sold. And I have that birthday cake that my mom crocheted for me for my 30th birthday. I have this cart which I purchased from Michael's, and in there I pretty much just store a little bit of extra yarn. It's kind of just like random stuff. I also keep all of the sleeves for my balls of yarn to track how much I've used. These cube shelves right here I purchased from Amazon. So I can't remember how many I purchased. I think I made a couple orders because I needed to keep adding on to it. But again, I will find the link for these because they are awesome. And they're so easy to assemble and they're so lightweight and they're really deep, so you can get a lot of yarn in them. My ring light is from Amazon as well. I will try to find a link to that. I bought it a while ago, but it is awesome. It is so bright. Let me just turn that on so you guys can see. It's awesome. I absolutely love it, and it does have like a little tripod piece right here so you can put your phone or your camera inside. And it has the dimmer, and I love how easy this is to store because obviously it's like just a giant tripod. That deer on the wall is from Winners. My mom bought that for me as like a Christmas gift, I believe. People always ask where I got these curtains because they have little cutouts in them, so they're like little star cutouts. I have these curtains all over my house. These ones are just like a dark gray color. I got them from Wayfair as well. At one point they stopped making them, but I will see if I can find those again to link for you guys. Here is my desk area. I bought this desk like probably 10 years ago now. I used to do like makeup videos on YouTube, so I have this whole setup. This is still my makeup setup and all my makeup brushes. This is still like where I get ready during the day because I don't have any other space in my house. It has to be in my office. So these are like the IKEA Alex drawers and then the tabletop that I just stuck on there. I have my Cricut. I use a Cricut maker, so that's what I use to make my felt eyes. I got this super comfy office chair from Staples, and you can't even really see it. There we go. This is a really comfortable chair. It didn't cost that much. And yeah, I just needed something better because for the longest time I was using like a decorative chair, and then it's just not good for when you're spending this much time sitting down. Okay, let's talk about what I have going on here on this wall. So this is kind of where I keep a lot of my finished pieces. Some of the pieces that I keep go here. This is mostly like my patterns that I store over here, and this is sometimes like the background that you guys see in my videos. So I have my Canon printer, which I don't use that often anymore now that I have a label printer. If you guys don't have a label printer and you have a small business, please get one. It will save your life. It is such a time saver. It is one of the best investments that I have made in my business. I will also link some of the supplies that I use for my label printer. These pieces of art I actually bought locally from, I think the business is called Knots by April. And yeah, they were really expensive. It was like $160 for the 3 of them, but I just love the way they look. I wish the walls weren't this color. I would much rather have white walls or something fun, but for now, this is what we're working with. So this piece of furniture I actually bought from Michael's. This is where I store all of my shipping supplies, my vinyl, everything like that. In here I store my felt and felt eyes and just things that I'm working on. I have this ridiculously overpriced balloon dog. I paid so much money for that thing, but it's cute. I got it from Wayfair. I have a couple plushies up here. This is a like trophy that I got last year for my business. I have some more of those cube shelves right here, which are perfect for storing my larger yarn. I recently bought this plastic organizer for my safety eyes. Just has a bunch of these drawers that pull out. I love it. It's definitely helped me stay organized. I believe I got that from Amazon as well. And I don't even know what I have in this box. This is a box from Winners. I think it's just like coloring supplies. I don't know. And then I have this piece of furniture, which I cannot seem to keep clean. As you can see, there are fingerprints all over it, but that's okay. This is the real and raw version of this craft tour. This is actually a refurbished piece of furniture that I purchased locally. So it did not used to look like this. It was obviously painted black and done up. I originally wanted the theme for this room to be black and gold. That has since changed, but for now, that is the piece of furniture that I have. All right, now let's go look at this disaster of a closet. Here we go. This is just extra yarn storage. It's not very tidy right now, but I didn't want to bother tidying it up before this video. This is how it normally is. So yeah, this is literally just all extra yarn, extra like boxes for shipping, extra poly mailers, just a whole bunch of random stuff. I have these cube shelves in here that I bought from Walmart. They were an absolute pain to put together, but yeah, I definitely have some more space on top of this shelf to shove some more yarn up there if I need to. But yeah, this is why we keep this tucked away.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across.
Alright guys, so that is my craft room tour. I know it wasn't anything super crazy. I definitely have a vision for how I want my craft room to look in the future. We are currently house hunting. So when we find our dream home, I will have like a proper designated space to be my office, and I'll be able to make it the way that I want it to be. But you know what? Maybe you guys have a small space as well and you wanted to see how to maximize that small space. Make sure you guys let me know what videos you want to see next. I'm sure you will. You guys always give me your suggestions down in the comment section. Be sure to check out the rest of my social media. I go live on TikTok. I also go live here on YouTube sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!
I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you